In today's news, there is another crucial date looming, March 22nd, just 5 days from now. You better mark this one in your calendar, as there are a lot of catalysts, game-changing events that are occurring on this day. The first here from the crypto Barbie, March 22nd is also known as World Water Day. Now, why is this significant news? Well, let me get into it. On the very same date is the estimated release of the Xrp Ledger Automated Market Maker, which is very, very big news. So don't you think it's a coincidence that the AMM's going live on World Water Day, when Ripple CTO David Schwartz stated that all the elements are now taken? Google has Earth, Apple has Air, Amazon has Fire, and Ripple has Water. Maybe it is more than just a coincidence for the Xrp Ledger AMM to go live on the day meant to represent Ripple's element, water. But I digress. The next massive catalyst here from Jack the Rippler. The SEC is set to submit its opening brief on March 22nd, officially kicking off this decisive stage of the lawsuit. Then, Ripple will have until April 22nd, 1 month later, to file its opposition brief, followed by the May 6th deadline for the SEC's potential reply brief. Point being though, is the end is very, very near, and Ripple is tightening that noose on the SEC's throats. But wait, there's more. In addition to these two massive catalysts that I've listed, we have here a video from Zach Vector where he lists two more major catalysts occurring on this date. Listen very closely.
We also have a partial government shutdown looming. That's right, the $400 billion that they passed just a week or so ago was only part of the government until September. And so now we have another partial government shutdown looming on March 22nd, unless we can get a deal done. We are also going to be watching as the BTFP program ended on Monday last week, and now we have over 50 billion of short-term loans that are due by March 22nd. So this is going to be a day for us all to watch out for. You guys let me know in the comments what you are anticipating. This storm has arrived.
So we have another partial government shutdown and $50 billion loans due, two huge crisis level events. But this is where XRP could step in and become the hero in this story, with the Fed shutting down the BTFP, stopping new loans from being issued and potentially instigating a domino effect liquidity crisis. SEPA going live today, activating cross-border instant payments, and the Fed now going live on March 20th, 3 days from now. The timings are all set. The XRP Ledger AMM goes live on March 22nd, so 5 days from now. And in this interview from Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse, he answers the role on what XRP and the Ledger can play in alleviating the liquidity crisis. This is why XRP will become the next bridge currency.
Well, so if you think about like what causes those kinds of crises, one of the dynamics, and by the way, there's lots of inputs into a crisis like that. One of them is friction. One of them is time. If you can reduce friction as measured by time and cost, that's good. That's just a good thing to minimizing, the risks of liquidity issues. Like I don't pretend that XRP is a panacea for all of these issues. What I do believe is if we can successfully integrate into the existing system, we're going to more rapidly bring the benefits of these technologies to a much, much, much broader audience than if we try to circumvent the system. So I've been incredibly pleased by the engagement we've had, ranging from the IMF to central banks. And look, Ripple's going to continue to work with those players. That's part of why we made the announcements we made this week about expanding, or really creating our presence more concretely here in Washington, D.C. And I'm optimistic that if these technologies continue to propagate across correspondent banking, but other industries, that's going to be good for any liquidity crisis.
March 22nd will definitely be a day to remember, so watch and listen closely, because I know I will. Thanks for watching. Besides, look like I'll speak good day and good night.